Welcome back to a game of Fangs and Thrones. My name's Hannah, and it's been a while. Now, I do want to preface this video by saying I have no idea what I'm going to say. Over the last few months, or whenever I haven't been filming, I've been in a bit of a creative slump in general. I haven't really had any ideas for videos or even just the ability to pick up the camera and start filming, and I think I was getting a little bit bogged down by doing the same videos over and over, because even my vlogs were very repetitive. I didn't really do anything. So going forward, and there have been stresses in real life that probably they've made more of an effect than I realised at the time. That being said, I'm being made redundant. I'm filming this on the 30th of May. It is my last day tomorrow, the 31st of May. So in order to keep my brain ticking over, I figured let's have a project. This project is still in the works. It's just an overreaching. Just make sure you film at least one video, because then your creative brain will get some use, and you're not going to slide back down that rabbit hole of being in a slump. I think I probably also had a bit of depression as well, because this is the second time I've been made redundant, not with the same company but just in working life, and I've come to realise that to be happy I need some sort of creative outlet, whether that's this channel, the reading, taking in stories from other people, crochet, which I don't have an example to hand, but it's that bag up there is just full, and I have my blanket here. Cross stitch, I've gotten back into that, and obviously the big one is writing. I'll pop a link to my crochet shop down below. Please don't feel any pressure to buy anything, just have a look, share it if you think you know anybody that's interested. I also have an Instagram that is mainly dedicated to that crochet. It's crochet_by_Hannah_J. I'll leave a link in the description as well. I do still have my Instagram for my booktube, like my bookstagram, although that has fell by the wayside a little bit because I haven't been in that creative mindset. And I think for me it is just a case of finding that joy in creativity again. That's what refills my well, so to speak. Being creative, being around creative people, and seeing something come from nothing. So I'm not a painter, I can't draw, but I do like the idea of seeing something come from nothing. So whether that's the crochet, because I tend to make the animaguri, which is like the plushies. You take a ball of yarn, and then you create dragons, bears, cats, and you can see that creative process happening. The same with the crochet. You take the cross stitch, you take okay, I'm cheating a little bit because I do have a pre-printed ones, but you take a piece of fabric and then you just create a picture on that. And for me, there is a sense of joy and a sense of accomplishment in that I think I was missing in my day job. And obviously with the reading, that's escapism for me. I mean, there's a reason why the majority of my books are fantasy. So we have the V. Schwab here. This is pretty much Sarah J. Maas with a few extras because they don't fit anywhere else. So I think going forward, I want this channel to be just an extension of my brain. There'll be videos about anything and everything, just whatever pops in my head that I want to talk about. So first of all, I think what I will be doing is I won't be doing vlogs unless something is happening where I want to remember that week or that day, or it's a challenge that I just want to record for myself. I don't do enough in the week to really make my vlogs interesting and different every week. And to be honest, the editing is not thread for me, and because I am being tested for ADHD, and I know some of you are going to say, oh well, I have it and I don't do this, but that's fine. This is just my experience and the way my brain works or doesn't. For me, if something is difficult or boring, I really procrastinate on it. So these videos, unless they are a special vlog or something that needs a little bit of editing, I'm not going to do it because I don't get joy in editing. The joy for me is sitting down, talking about whatever pops into my brain at the time, something I'm enjoying, something I just need to rant about, something that, I'm passionate about, rightly or wrongly, and then popping it onto the internet for you guys to have that discussion with me as well, to interact with you guys. So going forward, unless it is a very long video where I completely lose track of whatever the hell it is I'm talking about, or something goes majorly wrong, or like I say, it is a challenge video where I'll have lots of clips to splice together, I'm not going to edit anything. These will all be one take wonders, just because I'm trying to get myself back into a routine of filming and uploading regularly, build up a community for like-minded individuals, and just, get back some creative joy, a creative outlet. So yeah, that being said, I do have a few things that I definitely know I will be talking about on this channel. So primarily this is a booktube channel, as evidenced by the fact that this is just a wall of books. So I will be doing I probably won't do TBRs because I'm very much in a mood era, whatever you want to call it. Like, I'm not planning what I'm reading. I just want to read what I'm reading at the moment. Although, admittedly, I do tend to be just reading shelf by shelf at the moment. So that could be a video. But don't hold me to that. I'll probably not be doing TBRs. So that's it. So unless that changes, I'm not doing TBRs. I'll probably do a haul, but again, I'm trying to curb the book buying, so I might restart buy 8, read 1, or buy 9, read 9, buy 1. I'm still going to just finesse that idea because I did think that kept me more on track with what I was actually buying. And obviously wrap-ups, reviews, they're still coming into it because I have noticed that while I've been away from the booktube influence, I haven't been taking in as much. I've still been reading, maybe a little bit less, but I haven't been taking in as much as I would if I was going to have to talk to somebody about it, because none of my real life friends are very big readers, and I think it's a shame, but I'm not going to force them to do something they don't want to do. But I get joy from discussing characters, I get joy from discussing plot, and the heart-wrenchingness of killing off a favourite. Yes, I am looking at you, J. Christoph. But anyway, so that is staying. This is primarily a booktube channel. In terms of vlogs, like I mentioned, I'm not going to do a weekly one, but if there is something happening that I want to remember, like if it's a birthday, or I'm going to a show, or I'm going on holiday, those kind of things, I will try, because it's more just so I can remember them, because out of sight, out of mind is definitely a thing with me at the moment. There is that, and there will be other random videos probably, but they're not planned. Basically, I am very impulsive at the moment, and I am leaning into that. And since I have nothing lined up immediately as a new job, I'm going to lean into this project and let myself have free rein on what I want to do for a bit. So there's that. That being said, I'm not just focusing on booktube, so I appreciate that some of these videos may not be to everyone's taste, and that's fine. Just be polite and courteous and nice in the comments if you do stick around. But I will be hopefully doing some crochet videos and some cross stitch videos, just because that's where my brain wants me to be at the moment. And I do hobby cycle, so I tend to put things down, pick things up, put things down, pick things up. The two hobbies that have been essential and like lifelong obsessions pretty much are books, whether that's reading or buying, because we know that's two different hobbies, and writing. I have got back into my writing groove and I am loving it. So at the time of filming this, I have just finished the first draft of my young adult, new adult, contemporary style urban fantasy following Riley, who is a witch, and Hunter, who is a werewolf, and they come together. Riley has demons that she needs to battle literally and figuratively, and she can't do that without her friends. So I will give you updates on how that's going. Like I said, I just finished the very first draft, so there's a lot of edits and work to do with that, which I am not in the mood for, so I'm not thinking about right now, because I need to if I finish something and know I need to edit it, I tend to take a step away for a few days or a few weeks, just so I'm a fresh mind, fresh set of eyes, so I can see what is there and not necessarily what I think is there. So that's that. I do have another story idea that I have just started working on, and to no one's surprise, it's dragons. Because we like some dragons. Bear in mind, this is just a very rough idea at this point, but I don't even have a name for it. That's how rough this is. And I am very much a pantser. If you know what that is, you've got your plotters who are incredibly organised, and I envy them because they know everything about this story. And then you have your pantsers. I am a pantser. I write from the seat of my pants. I don't plan anything. I have a rough idea, and then I just let the muse take me. That sounded so bad, but anyway, that is where we're at with that. Like I say, I've got no set in stone goals for this channel. I just want it to be a fun, safe space for people to just vent and explore different hobbies that they might not necessarily have before. And obviously we talk about books. We will always talk about books. Books are a lifelong obsession, let's be honest. With that being said, thank you so much if you have made it to the end of this video. Let me know if there's anything you want me, if there's any video ideas that you think I could get behind, that I could make my own, and I will see you in whatever comes next. So give this video a like if you like it, and hit that subscribe button if you want to see this, talk about these, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.